Stoicism holds a brutal truth about the human condition. The greatest enemy of your peace, your tranquility, is not suffering itself, but the surprise of suffering. Pain is an inevitable part of the contract of life. Surprise, however, is optional. It is the shock of unexpected loss that breaks us, not the loss itself. It is the panic of unanticipated failure that paralyzes our will and makes us reactive. Modern fragility is our naive belief that good things will last forever and that bad things only happen to others. To combat this existential vulnerability, the Stoics, especially Seneca, prescribed the most powerful and radical mental exercise: Premeditatio Malorum, the meditation or pre-visualization of evils. This is not an invitation to pessimism or sadness. It is exactly the opposite. It is the mental engineering that transforms diffuse, irrational fear into logical preparedness, and paralyzing anxiety into focused courage. Premeditatio Malorum is the daily habit that takes the power of the uncertain future away from your present. Premeditatio Malorum is a rigorous exercise in rational imagination and should be practiced like a mental vaccine. It should be divided into 3 areas of focus, moving from the trivial to the existential. 1. The small losses. The daily rehearsal starts small, with the most likely losses of your day. Imagine your phone breaking, your car being stolen, or a crucial project failing. Don't just imagine the event. Go further, applying assent. Ask, what does this truly mean for me on a character level? If the car breaks, the Stoic judgment must be, this is an indifferent. I lost something external. My virtue and my ability to act rationally have not been affected. This trains the discipline of assent in real time against everyday irritations. 2. The great losses, radical detachment. This is the part that requires a strong stomach. Meditate on the total loss of wealth, health, and, crucially, loved ones. Seneca reminds us that everything we love is borrowed from fortune. By practicing premeditatio on the death of a child, spouse, or friend, you are not wishing misfortune. You are accepting the undeniable reality of mortality, memento mori. This preemptive acceptance allows you to enjoy their presence now with deep gratitude, eliminating the illusion of eternal attachment. 3. The loss of virtue itself, the only evil. This is the highest level of premeditatio, aligning with the discipline of desire. The only evil is vice. Imagine yourself losing your integrity, betraying your values under pressure, acting out of cowardice, or succumbing to injustice. This is the only scenario that should arouse true Stoic fear. By pre-visualizing the only true evil, you strengthen your resolve to protect your virtue above all else, prioritizing your prohairesis. The immediate effect of Premeditatio Malorum is profoundly liberating, acting as a powerful mechanism of philosophical self-help. 1. Elimination of surprise. When the feared event happens, it has already been rationally processed. The mind does not panic. The initial shock, *propathia*, is minimized, and the pathos, destructive suffering based on false judgments, is avoided. You have already done the hard work in the safety of your mind. 2. Redefinition and tolerance of pain. The exercise reveals that imagined pain is almost always more intense and paralyzing than real pain. Seneca says, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Pre-visualization exposes the mind's lie that hyperbolizes danger, turning it into something that reason can tolerate and bear. 3. Increase in gratitude. the power of contrast by dedicating time to imagine that you have lost something, health, comfort, sight, a loved one, you instantly appreciate what you have. The contrast between the worst-case scenario and the present reality generates a powerful wave of gratitude and awareness. What was taken for granted becomes a valuable gift to be lived with diligence. Premeditatio Malorum is not just defensive. It is the tool that fuels your courage, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, for the discipline of action. What prevents most people from acting with virtue? The fear of external failure, the fear of criticism, the fear of material loss. When you have already meditated on the worst-case scenario, losing everything, being judged, being criticized, and applied the dichotomy of control, these fears lose their power to paralyze. You become free to focus on your duty, kathekanta, with the only certainty that matters: the quality of your virtuous intention. Premeditatio is the mental training that transforms you into an existential warrior. The warrior does not fear death. He accepts it as a possibility and therefore can fight with total focus and bravery. The Stoic does not fear loss. He accepts it and therefore can live with total courage and diligence. Premeditatio Malorum is not a somber or morbid practice. It is the practice of the light of reason. It illuminates the dark corners of your fear and disarms them, ensuring that you are never caught off guard by fate, fortuna. Invincibility is achieved not through denial, but through the rational acceptance of what is inevitable. If you want to be unassailable by chaos, start pre-visualizing today. Set aside 10 minutes to imagine the worst and then apply the filter of reason. You will discover that by facing fear in your mind, it dissolves in the real world. If you are ready to embrace the worst to live the